As we welcome you back here to the baseball field, we do apologize as we were timed out of our live stream, but the Rams do make a few changes as Bryce Schmidt will step onto the mound and replace Tressler. Tressler will take the spot of Schmidt at second base, while Robbie Tusky will sub in the right field for Jesse Culp. Right now on the batter, Joe's a 3-0 count, and that one is low for a low pitch for a cold strike. So with a 3-1 count, Mountaineers are in the box here with Joe's. Leonard's at second. He did pick up a stolen base, and that one's taken low outside for ball 4 to put Joe's on. Meanwhile, Craig Jarvis will come to the plate. He's 1 for 2 today. He's got runners at first and second for his Berlin team. So he'll settle into the right side of that box. As Schmidt will throw, and a called strike inside for strike 1. Of course, Bo Schmidt will step on the mound with a called strike, as that one's upstairs for ball 1. Put the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. As Schmidt will throw once more from the mound. Foul back over the backstop to put the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. See if Schmidt can pick up his first strikeout of the game as he'll come set on the mound and toss that one for a foul ball, as it once more will go back just behind the backstop. Jarvis, the freshman, playing for the Rams. He's playing for the Mountaineers, excuse me. And him and Schmidt, I know, are good friends. And it's unique to see something like that happen here as they face each other, but Jarvis will drive that one over into left field to pick up a single against the pitcher Schmidt to put the bases full now for the top of the order with Fisher. So with the bases juiced, Fisher comes to the plate here for the Mountaineers. 1 for 2 on the day, trying to make that 2 for 3, as Schmidt will come set, the left-handed thrower. That one's taken up high for ball 1. One-0 count on the batter, Fisher. Fisher on the year's batting .500, 5 for 10 at 6 for 12 at the plate, a high fly ball. And that one will drop in front of everyone. But an infield fly rule is called there. Is a little odd that the ball just bounced in front of Toy and Tressler, as no one seemed to go after that one, but thankfully it will be an out anyways. As now that will bring to the plate Patrick to come and bat. And I'm being told here that the umpire signaled there right off of the bat that was going to be an infield fly rule. So I assume that Toy and Tressler just let that drop and pick it up for the second out of the inning with the bases still loaded for Patrick. As Schmidt will throw in tight for ball 2. 9-1, the Mountaineers are leading over Turkeyfoot in the top of the 4th inning. A long inning has been, with Schmidt coming in relief for Tressler. He's trying to work out of it here from the rubber. He'll toss that one and gets the batter, Patrick, swinging. And that will be the first strike on the batter, Patrick. He's been pitching today for the Mountaineers. Patrick on the year has gone 5 from 10 at the plate, has picked up an RBI and a double, and that one is flied, and that one will get down in front of the right fielder. 2 will score for Berlin, and a beautiful hit by Patrick to drop down right in front of Tusky and over the head of Tressler to score 2 for Berlin. So that will put the score at 11-1. Here in the fourth inning, as Schmidt will throw that one for a called strike. As he'll come back to the mound and settle in once more for the Rams. He'll throw that one just outside for 2 balls and no strikes. As once again, Spokart standing in the box. That one called for, the count was 1-1. Now it's called strike there to put the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. As Schmidt will come set for the mound, trying to get the batter Spokart here. The southpaw will come set the throw up high for ball 2. And now even up the count at 2-2 with runners at first and second base. Bryce Schmidt, the sophomore, trying to get out of the jam here for Turkeyfoot in the fourth inning. They're down by 10, and he'll have to throw one more pitch to do it as it misses up high for ball 3 to load up the count at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Schmidt takes a few peeks over at the first base runner. He'll come from the stretch and the throw just outside for ball 4, and that one is stopped in front of Schmidt. It's a quick throwback by Grove. Thankfully, it doesn't get by Schmidt, so that will put the count over the bases full. Bring up the batter, Borbachuk, to the plate. And in the meantime, Patrick will tie a shoe. Let's take a look at the Westpac North standings in the meantime. Carmel Township on top with a 3-0 record. Portage in second at 3-1, while the Blue Jays of Carmel Valley are at 2-0. Blacklick Valley sitting at 2-1. Ferndale, the Yellow Jackets, are 1-1, while Wimber in 6th at 1-2. Lastly, the Cougars of North Star finishing it off at 1-3. Of course, the Wimber Ramblers' only win this season have been against these Mountaineers, as that one is inside and tight for ball number 2 on the batter, Borbachuk. Yes, the base is full here. We'll see if he can get any across the plate. Schmidt trying to prevent that from happening. So he comes with the gun, and that one smoked over to the shortstop Toy. He'll pick it up and decides to throw it over to first. Oh no! And that will go out of play as Toy went to look for the second baseman Trussler covering the base. Toy realized Trussler wasn't there and decided to throw the quick throw over to first, but it cost them big as it got by the first baseman Hoover to score 2 runs, and it went out of play, so that will move up the runner at second, third, as Prosser there dropped the bat as if it hit him. Umpire says no and yells at him to get back in the box. So Prosser will step back in, and he's got runners at second and third. So with 2 runners on, Prosser has a 3-0 count with 2 outs. Schmidt sitting at 29 pitches, and Prosser will crack that one past Toy and Holiday. One will score for Berlin to extend their lead to 14-1. As Prosser will pick up the single and bring up the catcher Hyatt to the plate. So with runners on the corners for the Rams, that one will, for the Mountaineers, that